On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
They put Strange in motion. They'll go back to Etienne on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
24.
A quick throw, and the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Brendan straight. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Travis Hunter up to make the stop. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down for Houston.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards for the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19.
On play action. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown Texans. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Fairbanks able to add the extra point, and the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Moving to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Hey, run.
They go play action for Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Rip, 20. Here's a hunt. Done. They said it's a hunt.
In motion is Hunter.
Here we go.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
4-yard gain on the play.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
These are 24. So.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And that leads to a 2nd down.
30-yard line.
They'll run. It's Etienne. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. He brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother. So what do we lack?
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
And these are the throws that are really just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Red on red.
ETN now on 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, easy. Route. John, this one's hot.
Now here's Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And the whistle him down, but well, Ford picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Third here, man, Will Anderson. In there at drop bomb as he registers sack number 4 on the season. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
Hey, Ron. 11 at done. This one's hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Well, I tell you, after the game, he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Will find his tight end. It's strange. That wrong one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 41 yards.
Rip, 23.
They'll run it here with ETN. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Hey, go.
Shooting. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 Texans.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the Jaguars will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Every once in a while, like you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Things at 24. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 18 on
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
On the red.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. Oh, a loose football. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
And with all this talk about ball security,
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Hey, so, here we go. It's 100.
On the give, it's Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Hey.
Once again, it's Etienne. Open space to the 35. He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 8-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. An even 40 yards.
sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That one good for 8 dozens. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Foye Aloka with the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Oh, ready?
Back to throw. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Okay, great. Hey, go.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
All right, let's go.
Patrick motioning here. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Throw here down the field. Would fall. Incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Third and 11.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son, cut.
To throw is Lawrence. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Give me an M and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give me the key. There's only me.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Now, faking the give. That's caught right side. The tight end shorts. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. The pressure too much. And he goes down. The Texans Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Stroud going to set up the throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for down. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Over. 18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up 3rd down now.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Another Houston Texans.
So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. A very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway.
Rip, 23.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be marked at the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
3rd and 6.
Hey, go! Run, this is hot. Here we go.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The key to a good zone read offense is the timing, and in this case, it took a little bit longer to get going. By the time the back was given the ball, the defense was through. They're able to take him down on third down for a big loss.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right.
Banjo.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, the ball comes out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Red on red. Here we go.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he's got another one. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All ready. 18. What's that?
On play action. Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for Houston. 33 yards. On the handoff, it's Mixon. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle. Like, I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll go right back to Mixon.
Joe Mixon on the carry. Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Third and long.
All right.
Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps them short from picking up the 1st down.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Quarterbacks are drafted for their coverage ability. We see it year in and year out. Teams want to fortify their pass defense. But when they can come up in run support, it's just an added bonus for a defense. And this young rookie, he was one of the best picks available last year's draft, and we can see why.
Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. This 3rd and 6.
On the quick, right? Tony. 11.
Here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close in field goal range. Do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, it's back out to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He's got space inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Houston. You talk about a response after the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown. The special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and they score their own.
Texans 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, Silver, son, it's on time. Rocco switch.
On the handoff to TTN. Has an opening. Past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Crowd to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up to third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate like in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Red on red.
They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's second and 9.
All right, let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll work this forward to the 35. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, ready.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Sink right.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Hey, easy, ref.
Hey.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run rate, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Finds an alley to the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Hey, Silver.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score again. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further.
Texans 17.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On first down, it's Stroud. Flush to his right, taking off. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
A gain of 15 yards.
And that's the problem with playing man coverage. There's just not enough eyes on the quarterback. Everyone has their eyes on their receiver that they're matched up with, and he's able to pick up that first down with his legs.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6.
Oh, hey.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
Second down and 3.
Here we go.
A run up the middle with Chubb. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They're able to convert on third and short, picking up 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. gain of 28.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Wow, okay. Tony.
They'll run here with Mixon. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Good.
Now Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least they'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this point.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Hey, here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Hey, go. Hey, tomato. Hot.
On the give, it's ETN. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and long.
Great job. Hey, Lion.
Once again, it's ETN. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Jaguar.
That's just a huge letdown there defensively. You have them third and long, and anytime an offense decides to just turn around and give the ball to their running back, it's almost like they're waving the white flag that this possession is over. In this case, not only did they pick up the first down, they picked up a huge gain.
We'll go back to ETN on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
Here's second and 9.
Hey. Darn, they said it's hot.
Patrick motioning here. So second down, and they'll run it. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Rip, 23.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Wild son of a gun.